Well, she's one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special. A striker, a fighter with an ability to finish fights with her legs, with her hands, with her elbows, with her knees. There was nothing, no tool at her disposal that she would not use. She was going to use everything gifted to her, and she has done that, and that's why her performances have been so great in the UFC.
Yeah, she does not discriminate. She is a true, tried and tested 8-point striker. She'll try to put on a striking clinic here tonight. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the fat.
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manon the Beast Fiorot! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Valentina Shevchenko!
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center, and with respect to all of the MMA fans globally around the world, for my money, this is the loudest venue I have ever heard for a UFC fight.
If they say that the United Center is the home that MJ built, this is Georges St. Pierre's home, the Bell Center in Montreal. And I'm telling you, man, when the hometown boy hits the curtain, these people go crazy. This is a phenomenal fight environment.
Fiorot going for the body, targeting that area with the kick, but unable to land. She missed with that jab. Straight punch, that is useful. So more output, at least in the early going.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Seemed like she wadded out of the clinch there. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, how good is that jab by Fiorot? Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
She's got her back now.
Take your time. Take your time.
Fiorot's in half guard now. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third. first round. Fiorot's got the full mount.
Oh.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Valentina Shevchenko. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Well, beautiful job there to posture up and land another vicious strike. Nice work there by Fiorot. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
There's the jab, now another for good measure. Nice job there by Fiorot. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Shevchenko. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Big power shot there. He's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Hook attempt now, blocked though by Valentina Shevchenko. She's got kicks.
Oh, nice elbow. Oh, can't put any weight on it.
Oh, she's trying to connect on the overhand left. Not there. 30 seconds to go in the round. Shevchenko going for the body. Missed with that kick. Strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, Sean. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Round two coming up next. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure if the swelling is just cosmetic. She might be severely injured. Let's look back at some replays from that round.
Well, when you take shots that clean, you run the risk of being injured, and injured badly. She was not good defensively, and ultimately, she's the one that's paying for it. She has got to change something if she wants to stay in this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Nice jab there to the body by Valentina Shevchenko. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, J.A. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body. Fiorot going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together. Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. That uppercut landed.
That leg kick hurt.
Big combination.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. A commitment to excellence. She finally gets this fight to the ground after many failed attempts. She was not discouraged. Now she has this fight exactly where she wants it.
Let's go. Push, push.
Gotta be careful here.
Keep working.
Shevchenko gets back up. Man, she is just relentless. Unbelievable. Obvious redness now on the left side of her body, courtesy of those body kicks.
She landed a very nice flying knee. I cannot believe her opponent still standing.
Strong outside leg kick. Oh, big left hand there. Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself.
How good was that judo toss? All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Shevchenko's back in half guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet.
Another big takedown.
Fiorot's nose is cut now. She's starting to deal with some blood in that area. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head. Thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Big right hand for Valentina Shevchenko lands early. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect.
Go after the cut. End this fight.
Really good vision to block that one. Shevchenko gets tagged by the head kick there. Not sure how many more of those she can absorb if she wants to stay in this fight. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both... She's hurt bad.
We might get a stoppage here soon.
Fight back! Fight back!
Nicely done. All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punch. Oh, for a tag. Yup.
Oh, she got that locked in.
She has so many tricks in this position.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landing.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. Fiorot's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Doing good. It's okay.
Real quick leg kick.
Use your footwork.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
This is big. That's big.
Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Double jab, double jab.
And the kick lands. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, nice body kick.
Takedown defense is there.
And she separates from her opponent.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let's go. Get it.
Oh, the Superman punch lands. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
It's a pretty good jab. Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing. She's got to get on the white shot. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
20 seconds to go. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect.
Huge shots going on right here. Oh!
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Well, get the bonus checks ready. What a round it was. Multiple knockdowns on one side. And you got to think she's a little bit frustrated that she wasn't able to get the knockout, but every round begins on the field.
John, if she's getting frustrated, she will find herself in trouble. You cannot try and determine when a fight will be finished. You got to let it happen. Even if you get all those knockdowns, don't force it. Allow yourself to go back and do the same thing that gives you any reason to find frustration in not getting the finishes, but find the kill shot this time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Her striking looks great. Great punch.
They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Get those combinations.
Oh, with authority. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again.
Oh, she's hurt her here.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, wow, she's got the... Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Nice.
All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to be a person that can't be submitted. Now she's in full mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Shevchenko's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Mueller's back in full mount. Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different. They got checked.
Nice crack there. Well, all right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on, as she was here tonight. This is a fighter who has been mixing the martial arts for a long time now, way before it was in vogue. And of course, the results speak for themselves. Congratulations to Valentina Shevchenko.